This is your morning brief for Thursday, June 6th. We have a few new reports out, 3 of them in fact. We're entitling the first one, Edison Back to Normal. That's a utility out in California. Had some forest fire issues. Go take a look at that one. Constellation Brands has been bouncing around. What should you do? Go take a look at that one as well. And last but not least, reversing the course on Crescent Point. Ooh, this one kind of hurts. There's some accounting stuff that's really making this a challenge to me, to everyone, and the price of oil coming down is not helping. So go have a look at those 3. Fiat Chrysler withdraws their bid for Renault, citing politics. The French government's for scuttling the deal. It's just making it too difficult, and they're just gonna bow out rather than try and get it through. Gold is near a 52-week high. The Fed and the ECB are both expected to lower interest rates amid global economic slowdown, prompting investors to go to gold. That makes a lot of sense. I gotta say, I think I might be taking a few more positions in gold myself. There's a slowdown coming. I think we got to start preparing and modeling our portfolios slightly differently to position for a slowdown. It's not the end of the world slowdown, but a slowdown, and tweaking your portfolio won't hurt. Beyond Meat is going to report after the close. This is their first report after going public. This is a difficult one for us to follow. We're all about cash flow. There's still negative cash flow here, so I wouldn't really know what to expect. It's really not for us, but the market will take a good look at this and see what's going on, and so we'll look at it. But I'm not expecting to get too much out of the report. I'm interested as a consumer, just like anybody else, but it's not the kind of stock we're going to be getting into. The futures are up, which is interesting because there is still the global slowdown, but I guess markets have been pretty tough lately. They have rebounded for 2 or 3 days here, so I wouldn't put too much stock into that. I think we're actually in for a rougher ride for the next little while. As I just said, the Fed and the ECB are lowering interest rates because of a global slowdown. On a personal level, and I'm going to turn this into more than a personal level, but my Facebook was hacked. Some hacker hijacked my account. He started sending out all these strange messages about, like, you can win money and all this crazy, like, obviously nonsense, and pretty much everybody recognized it as spam, and they started calling me, and now here's the part where I'm going to turn this into an investment. This really bothers me about Facebook. At first I was like, oh, no big deal, I'm hacked, like, it happens, I'll just straighten it out. I haven't been able to straighten it out. Guy's still in my account. I've been locked out of my own account. Facebook has done nothing, absolutely nothing. They said, and it's all an automated thing, right? So I don't get to talk to anybody. I don't get to tell them what's really happened. Send in your new, send in your ID. I take a picture of my driver's license and send it in, and I can see, and it says, send to this account, and it's not my email anymore. The guy switched the email, of course, and I said, well, I've switched my email, and I switched, so I put that in, and they said, it looks like this has already been resolved when I go to check on it. I was like, no, it's not resolved. The guy's still sending. First of all, it took about 20 hours before they got back to me, and then they said, it's resolved. It's not resolved. So there's some issues at Facebook, as I've been saying, with privacy, not antitrust. I'm not worried about the antitrust. I'm worried about the privacy, and I just personally experienced it, and the hack didn't even bother me. The hack does not bother me. It happens. People could figure out your password or whatever. Okay, fine. It's the resolution that was brutal. This is a ridiculous process. And I'm powerless. I can't even shut down the account and just say, do nothing and start again. Guys out there using my thing right now as we speak, and I'm absolutely powerless to even shut the account down because Facebook is taking his word over mine. It's ridiculous, and no one will even talk to me. You can see him getting upset. So there are privacy issues at Facebook beyond what you may think, and it's really bothering me as an investor that this is their process. This is terrible, absolutely disgraceful process. Let's move on. So on a better note, at least for people in Canada and Toronto, Raptors take a 2-1 lead over the Warriors. The Warriors were pretty depleted. Some injuries. Kevin Durant was out. Klay Thompson was out. What are you going to do? I don't want to take anything away from the Raptors because they played fantastic. They still scored 123 points. That shouldn't, I don't know if those guys are better defenders or whatever, but 123 points is still impressive. And Warriors, for the third straight time, scored exactly 109 points, which is pretty remarkable if you think about it. So it doesn't seem to matter who they put on the floor. They score 109. We just got to get more than 109. And the Raptors did look good. They got pretty hot from three. Danny Green lit it up. Freddie was still good. Kyle Lowry was good. Kawhi had his normal 30, and they just all around looked like the better team. Of course, as I said, Warriors were depleted, but I don't know if that would have mattered. I think the Raptors just looked so ready to go. I don't think it would have mattered. We'll never know. Okay, that's your morning brief for Thursday, June 6th.